everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't done a project pan in a long time. I kind of find them a bit overwhelming, if I'm honest, because even though I love to collect makeup, I do YouTube, I just love makeup in general. I do my shop, my stash, sometimes show it on camera, but mostly do it for myself. So basically today I have filmed this as well. I have shot my stash and I've used that, and I'll try and use that stuff for a couple of weeks and then I swap it in and out or whenever I get bored of it. When it comes to shopping my stash, I then feel that pressure on myself that anytime I do makeup off of camera or anytime I feel like putting makeup on, I've got to use that stuff in my shop, my stash, because you want to get rid of it. But not all the time I want to use that, so this is why sometimes I put it off. But I thought, since it's a new year, I put some stuff into this box, which is bloody awkward as hell, because look at it here. And we'd give it a go. And we'll just see. And we're not going to put pressure on ourselves. So the first thing I've added is this mask, because I have had it for quite a bit of time. It still seems fine. Like it doesn't irritate my skin when I put it on. So it's got this little mechanism where you can see it winds up as it's being used. So this is the number 7 Instant Results Nourishing Hydrating Mask for dry to very dry skin. So I'm going to try my best to use this up completely throughout this year. So we'll see how we get on with that. This mask by The Body Shop, they don't even do it anymore. I don't know why they got rid of it, because it's such a lovely mask. But this is the Ethiopian Honey Deep Nourishing Mask. And as I say, they don't even do it anymore. I don't know when I bought this. So I would say, looking at the jar, I've only used about that much of it. So there's, oh, it smells so good. There's quite a bit of it left. Again, I get lazy and I hardly put masks on. So I'm going to try my best when I'm using masks to kind of use these two, or at least try once a week or something. Anyway, I've put in my Chanel foundation, which I have half a bottle or just over half a bottle. This much I have left, because this is the longest foundation that I have in my collection, so it really needs to be used up. It is still fine, it still performs fine, it still smells fine, it's not going weird and separated or anything like that, and it's far too expensive to just throw it away. So when I am not doing makeup on camera, I will get this used up. Same goes for this little Kevyn Aucoin medium sculpting powder. I have had this for I don't even know how long, so I really need to try and make a dent in it at least. But I do prefer cream contour, so we'll see how we fare with that one. Really, this butter bronzer needs to be gone, because even the packaging isn't like this anymore. The clips broke on it, but it still smells like amazing tropical holidays. It still performs fine, and I have made a slight dent in the middle, so again we'll have to try and see if we can get through that. This is as old as the hills. I literally, the first time I ever bought Charlotte Tilbury, I got this, I got the brush that goes with this, I got the lipstick Picture Perfect, which I still have there, it's my absolute favourite. I got one of the Mesmerize little cream shadows, the turquoise one. So I've had it for ages. It was one time when my dad went to Ireland for the week and I went mad and did a Charlotte Tilbury haul. And literally, my dad passed away in 2018. So I've had this for forever. Still performs fine, it's still okay. I have made a good dent in both of them. So I need to try and get it. Even if it's just not completely gone, that's not my goal. But to try and use a good amount of it rather than just getting rid. Oh, I also have this as well. This is the primer Wonder Glow, and again, as you can see from the packaging, I've used, like, I've got this amount left. So I also have a backup of this, which I was sent from another YouTuber, Kate, who was having a clear out, and she asked me if she could send me some stuff, and she sent me a brand new one of these. So if we can get that used up as well. Some of these I have started to hit pan in them, so I just want to. It was so difficult because there's just so many things, and as I say, I feel the pressure, especially with this coming to a blusher, because I have so many blushes. So I got new blushes for birthday and my Christmas, so they'll be coming up in full faces of first impressions, or like kind of first impressions videos. Then I have blushers that I've got in my shop, my stash. Then I've got my blushers that I just love and want to use. And then I feel like, oh, I've put this into my project pan, because this is the oldest blush that I have as well. Because when I got this, I actually got my Chanel powder, which I've finished. And I got all these items when my father was still alive. So, yeah. But this is a Chanel blush. The woman put it on me in the shop, and then I was like, I need that. And I've got loads of it left. So the aim is to try and get as much of that used as possible, because again, it is expensive. I'm not sure how much I've got left of these two concealers, but out of the concealers that I own, these are the ones I've had the longest, so I want to try and pan these. I love both of these concealers. This is the Rimmel Lasting Radiance one, and then I have got the Fresh Nude Serum Concealer by The Body Shop. Now, I was doing Body Shop at home at 2020, so I've had it since 2020. So again, with those, I can't tell you how long I have had these, because I don't remember the last time I bought a YSL product. That is how long. So this is like it's not a gloss as such. I don't really know how to describe it, but it still smells fine, the scent that they have. So we'll use that up, and I absolutely love their Volupté shines. They are so, so nice. This won't take me long to pan this one, because it has been well used. As I say, looking at it, it's not gone off, it's not gone funny. It still has the most amazing scent, that watermelony type scent that they have. So I want to get that used up. I just picked this lipstick, one, because it's the only Colourpop lipstick I have. And the reason I picked up this one is because a makeup artist who used to do YouTube, but she's branched out now and she has her own salon, so she's not got time these days. She's from Fife in Scotland, and she's called Jessica Trant. She's amazing. In one of her videos she had this on, and this is the What's Your Sign lipstick. Now it says it's cream. I don't think it's cream at all, or it's not on me. It's very matte, which is why I haven't really reached for it. So again, I want to try and use it up. It has that sort of vanilla scent to it. It doesn't smell like, people say, like that crayon kind of plasticine smell is when they say lipsticks have gone off. So we'll try and get rid of that, or get it down. And then again, these glosses, I don't even know how long I've had these, because it was probably right at the very beginning, maybe even my second ever Colourpop haul. So this is the Ultra Glossy Lip. I don't even think they do these anymore. And this is in Glass Lip. And again, I think it smells amazing. It smells like caramel. I love it. I've actually got one on just now, which is called PS, which I never knew they'd stop doing these, because if I knew that they were going to, I would have got another one of this one. There's actually a girl on Depop that's, well, she was selling it, and they smell so good, and they're not sticky on the lips. They don't leave that weird gloop that a lot of people don't like. And yeah, I'm using that up, but I just have it beside me, like at the sofa, so I can just put it on. So again, for that, I've had this for forever and a day. This is the MAC Cream Colour Base in Hush. As you can see, I have hit pan on it. So again, when I'm doing my makeup, try and use this as my cream for some of the time. I mean, I've got all year to have a good go at these, so I hate this. I wish I'd never bought it. Don't buy it. I don't recommend it. There are better colour correctors out there. This is the Charlotte Tilbury colour corrector in 2 medium. Again though, I have hit pan on it, It is an expensive product, so we'll get it used up. The Bobbi Brown ones are so much better. This is one of my favourite highlighters by Benefit. Everybody raves about Cookie Highlighter, which I do have, but I prefer this one. This is Dandelion Twinkle. It is like a peachy highlight. It's stunning. And I don't know if you can just see there, I have hit pan on it. I do believe actually that it is the only highlighter that I've hit pan on. Apart from my Hourglass one that's in the ambient lighting, that's completely gone. So again, we'll try and use that up. Charlotte Tilbury, I went through a phase of collecting these, and this was the very first quad that I ever bought. It's Dolce Vita, which I believe is now called Bella Sophia. So again, it just tells you how long I've had it for. I bought this when I was working because I don't know why, but I really wanted it for my staff night out. And then I think I got a couple of them that I bought myself again, like Pillow Talk and what have you. And then a few Christmases ago, I was given one of her mystery boxes that had a good few in. So this is the oldest one I have. And I never, ever reach for my Charlotte Tilbury quads. It's not that they're not good quality or that I don't like them, but out of all of my other palettes, I just never think I'm going to put Charlotte Tilbury on today. I just don't. So I'm going to see if I can pan or hit pan with something on this palette. And yeah, another palette. When it came out, of course, I was sucked into it all and I bought the palette. It's an expensive palette and it looks like I haven't used it. I have actually used it, but it just takes forever and a day to hit pan on anything. These are really great shadows. They are. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the quality of them. But again, I just don't reach for it. So the main reason I bought this palette is for these two greens. So I want to try and even hit pan even on this green, and then I'd be happy. The other thing that it's good for Urban Decay or a lot of different matte shadows is to use your setting spray and your little liner brush and use them as a liner. But I just do not reach for this palette. So I'm putting that in there. So that's my intention. Whether I keep going with it and follow through with it is a completely different matter, because I do find project pans to be quite daunting, as I say. I think I'll easily get through the foundation. I think that'll be the easiest thing out of everything in here. But I think I'll get through the concealers. The concealers and the foundation, I think we will definitely be able to manage. The rest of it, I'm really not so sure, to be fair. I think towards the end of the year, I probably will end up throwing some of this stuff because it's just been there for far too long. Likes of this, for example, if I'm not finished this will be going at the end of the year. So will this, because I've had it for the longest of time. So will the lip products, you know. But yeah, we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. I might even tomorrow use this stuff and do my face tomorrow. But it's me we're talking about. I get up in the morning and I just have to see how I feel. But yes, this is my project pan for 2023. And we are hoping to make some kind of a dent in these items. As I say, there's a few of them that I'm pretty hopeful that I will get finished or near to finishing. And there's some of it I just don't know. So, let me know in the comments, are you doing a project pan, whether you do social media or no? Are you doing it for yourself? Have you got a face mask sitting there, or a cream, or a hair product, just anything, a moisturiser, anything that you're just like, oh, I never get through this. I want to get through it. Let me know if you're doing that. Now, with some of them, I would probably have marked them, like, you know, I could probably go and get a Sharpie pen and mark and all the rest of it. But do you know what? I'm not about that life. I just cannot be bothered to do that. But this is a good way of doing this. I didn't even mean to say it. This is a good way of doing this. It's a good way of making you use things up. But I personally find the shopping my stash easier. This is why I don't know. I'm coming at you completely honest, and I don't know if I will stick to it or not. We will just see. I'll come back in at some point throughout the year and we will look into it and we will see what's happening. Or I'll put a little shorts video even of it. But shopping my stash for me is so much easier. The only thing is I only shop my stash with my makeup. I don't do it with my masks, and I don't do it with any hair care or body care or anything like that. It's only my makeup. So maybe I need to start shopping my stash with stuff like that. Like normally I'd put a perfume bottle in. It's not even a case of that I'm dying to get rid of stuff, because a lot of stuff that's in here, I don't know about anybody else, but when it's my favourite, I don't want it to run out. You don't want your favourite stuff to run out, do you? But when you know you've got other stuff to use, it's like, you really have to use it up. Anyway, I've rambled for 16 minutes. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified of when I next upload, and I will see you next time. And let's see how I get on with it. Bye.